Well, hello there. Woodsong here back again. I don't know if you can hear the pitter-patter back there, but it is raining here again in Houston. Um, it's unusual for us to have a decent amount of rain within a short period. So when it started raining today, I said, oh, okay, you know what? We're going to do another reading in the rain. So I'm back here on my back porch again, and I've got things set up. Let's find our cards. There they are right there. And we're going to go ahead and do another rain time reading. So let's start with our first card. Again, we're trying to form some coherent thought. We're trying to look at some particular issue and see how these three cards may apply, may help us think about it. So if we start off with the first one, we get the King of Wands. Now I'm using the Morgan Roberts deck again here. I like to use this one for younger people. It's a very, very friendly images. And I just happen to be the first one that I grabbed today, so we're going to use this one. The King of Wands, or the King of Rods in this case, is a very confident, very creative person. If you've ever been around people where you may be in a room full of people and within a few minutes everybody is listening to what one person says, everybody is leaning on this one person, he tends to be the logical leader that just kind of evolves. That's who the King of Wands is. He knows he's going to be successful, and other people know he's going to be successful as well. So they like to latch themselves onto him. So we're going to start off with the King of Wands, and this just tells us, hey, we want to be confident. We want to be creative in the way we try to do things. We want to be confident that we're going to succeed. Now, what are we trying to attain? So let's take a look at our next card and see where that leads us. Now, okay, the Ten of Cups. There are three happy ending cards in the deck, and this is one of them. I call the Ten of Cups the happy family card. So in our creativity and our confidence, what do we want to achieve? We want to achieve what's good for ourselves and our family, for the people we care about, the people we love, the people who are important to us. If we achieve the things that satisfy them, that make that group happy, that's going to make ourselves happy. And we want that type of happiness. Everybody wants this type of happiness, to have their family circle, to have the people that they care about, whether it's family or whether it's close friends. It's your special people. You want that to work out. Okay? So we want to be confident that we can attain our goal. We know what our goal is that we want to attain. We want that complete family type happiness. What do we have to think about to achieve that? Ooh, okay. Interesting. This is the Tower. If you're an old Monty Python fan, you may be watching Monty Python comedy skits for a little while, and then all of a sudden they pop up and say, and now for something completely different. Of course, they do it in a British accent. It sounds much better than when I do it. That's kind of what the Tower is. It says, hey, and now for something completely different. You've been thinking about this all along. You've been thinking this was the right path. Guess what? You've been completely wrong. This is what you might want to consider instead. So the Tower reminds us, we have a goal. Just because we have a goal doesn't mean that we might find tumultuous happenings along the way that can still have opportunity. We want to keep our eyes open to that opportunity. So we may want to pick a path and pick a goal and figure out how we're going to do it, but we may find ourselves in a situation where, you know what, we're going to have to change our approach. We've been trying to go down this stream. It's actually going to be better if we go down this stream right now instead. It's going to be a little wilder, and it might be a more exciting ride, but we're going to get to where we want to much more securely. So don't be concerned if tumultuous happenings occur along the way as you're trying to achieve that familial happiness. Be confident in your abilities to handle any type of obstacle, any type of challenge that may come up along the way. Those are your Tower moments. Those are the things where, okay, I had it all planned out, but all of a sudden it doesn't work that way. But you know what? When you're dealing with families, when you're dealing with groups of people, that's the way it is. You can never predict or dictate what groups of people are going to do. They have their own opinions. They have their own things they have to do. They have their own lessons they have to learn. That doesn't mean that you have to be swayed when that happens, that you have to be distracted or maybe even give up and say, oh, we'll never achieve that family type of happiness. Just beware. That's part of the ride. Sometimes it's going to be a rocky ride. But if you keep your eye on the goal and remain confident that you can reach there, that you can attain that goal, you will. Just don't be discouraged. Don't be shy. Don't shy away when the Tower rears its head and says, okay, I want you to do this now instead. That's just life. That's going to happen. And that's kind of the reading here today. I don't know if you can still hear the rain. It's still coming down pretty good. But I'll go ahead and leave you for now. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, I'd be grateful should you subscribe to it. There's a little button you can click down there under the YouTube thing that says subscribe. It's a free subscription, and you'll be notified if you do subscribe whenever we do make updates or whenever we make any changes. And if you've enjoyed the reading and want to let people know about it, I'd be grateful if you were to share the reading with some of your social media friends, either through Facebook or Twitter or Reddit or any of those guys like that. Stumble upon. You can click all of those icons down below this reading, and you'll be able to share this reading with other folks. And should you do so, I'd be very grateful. And I guess that's about it for today. I do thank you for passing by, and I'll look forward to seeing you again next time. Take care. Bye-bye.